Welcome to Midwest Media Zone,
you know,
and we got a special one for you.
Yup.
Today we will talk about our top 10
Sweet Science
YouTube boxing community channels.
And when we say that, these are the channels that break the fights down in the ring. And that's it.
Not the TMZ stuff that goes on.
Can we get back to boxing, y'all?
Not people's personal lives.
We don't care what fighter went to the strip club last night.
The actual matchups, the actual styles.
Inside the square circle.
And just break that down to a sweet science.
We're going to do our top 10 pound for pound Y.T.B.C Sweet Science channel starting at number 10
to number 1. What do you think about this, man?
I think it's the right thing to do. And that reason being, it's a lot of guys out here that think they're being instrumental when they're actually hurting the Y.T.B.C.
This is a tough list, don't you think?
It was very tough to comprise this list. But we took a lot of time out to make the list as accurate as humanly possible. Of course, this is our opinion. Of course, this is our pound for pound list. Midwest Media Zone pound for pound list. Sweet Science, Y.T.B.C. Who is the best? We're going to show you who the best is on the Sweet Science.
So, let's start it, shall we? Now, to be on this list, like I said, you got to break down the Sweet Science. You got to have good imagery, good storytelling.
You got to reach into your burnt sugar bag. You got to reach into your Teddy Atlas bag. You got to reach into your Cus Diamato bag. If you're not thinking along them lines, you're not thinking along the lines of the Sweet Science. And we're not going to have that here.
You got to break down what kind of fights are we watching, who's going to win, and why this person won the fight or why this person lost the fight, what kind of strategies, all that good stuff, all that good Sweet Science. So, let's get it popping. Number 10, Hatman Strikes Back.
To me, Canelo looked terrible. He looked terrible. His whole body language and demeanor, he just looked stressed out and gaunt and weak. He wasn't animated, he wasn't lively, there was nothing. There was no glow to him. He just looked like a dead man walking.
Number 9, Raw Boxing TV.
Boxing started as a very crude sport. But as time progressed, as this sport was being used, as the hunger for perfection started to develop, so with it came skills, a hunger to develop a way to attack your opponent without your opponent hitting you back. After all, that doesn't only apply to boxing, but it applies at war.
Number 8, D-Style Boxing.
There'll be some fans that, hey, Lennox, can you retweet me? I'm one of your biggest fans. And it's funny because Lennox will reply to them, and I honestly don't retweet people who ask me. I prefer just to answer questions, right? You know, it's kind of hilarious how he replies to some of these people. Like the biggest fanatics, like, no, that's okay. I'll pass on the retweet. You know, but if you have any questions regarding my career or boxing right now, you could ask me, you know.
Number 7, Germs 1.
Danny is actually a boxer who has punching power. Y.T.B.C tries to box his punching power into you. Does that make sense? You know, it's two different mentalities, but I feel like Lucas Y.T.B.C kind of goes for the knockout. Okay, so that's what I'm getting at. I think he kind of goes for the knockout, and Danny kind of boxes and hope it comes, and it does. And I feel like this is gonna happen here.
Number 6, Ashy Knuckles.
Winning the second world title. Fought the best guy at 135 pounds. Pretty much did whatever he wanted. He took his time. He saw the openings from a distance. He was picking one shot at a time. Wasn't getting too big-headed in there. And as he began to throw body shots and try to take the air out of the tires, as Teddy Atlas would say, he began to find all the openings. He has the makings of somebody who's going to do good things in the sport. He has a lot of good attributes. I'm sure you already know about.
Number 5, BK Warriors 1.
They go, oh, you ain't always cracked up the beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here with you. I'm dealing with you. I'm matching you for speed, punch for punch. I'm standing. They all think this in the beginning because counter punches think they're figuring you out, studying your guard, testing on what punch is just acceptable to. We know this. You know what I mean? Straight right, straight left. Right hook, left hook. We know that's the hooks is about power anyway. Uppercut, he throws with a lot of power. He got a vicious body assault with a lot of power.
Number 4, Dante Boxing Nation.
He made it competitive, right? But the difference from Canelo and Robert Guerrero was not so much of an easy target. He wasn't as easy of a target as Canelo was for Floyd Mayweather. That's why Floyd Mayweather stood there and was willing to trade more with Canelo, because he knew that Canelo was dumber than Guerrero was.
Number 3, Boxing Beats and Rhymes.
Scientific boxing is great. I love scientific boxing. But when you know two men are predisposed to not have no reverse gears, they're just gonna crash head on like two stags. That's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. And it's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be brutal. There's gonna be a lot of mauling because neither man has clean skills. Arreola has more rhythm to his fighting, not so much to his boxing. I don't really see him as a boxer per se. He's probably a better boxer than Mitchell, but I don't see this coming down to a war of science. I don't see it coming down to that.
Number 2, Wire.
You've got to throw volume. You've got to land some of that volume. And you've got to lean on the other guy. You've got to smother the other guy. Think Kirkland, Alfredo Angulo, right? You've got to go over there. You've got to force Floyd up on the ropes like he was against Ricky Hatton. And you've got to find a way to keep him there. Negate his speed by pinning him, by throwing volume.
Number 1, and the one and true only, the one that owns this shit. Nobody's doing it better. A Million Styles Boxing.
Let's see the way a true champion goes out. A true champion is not concerned with thinking, is not concerned with range, is not concerned with head control. A true champion, even if Juan Melo Marquez just threw a counter right hand right there, even so what? So what? There's danger. So what? There's obvious danger here. So what? There's obvious danger. What I need to do is give the fans what they want, pure entertainment. And I get up and I'm fighting Brandon Rios and it's no problem. We're right back at it. We're right back at it.